Hey, man, welcome to the Philippines.
Oh, thanks.
It's nice to have you here, man.
Oh, it's nice to be here. Thank you.
You know, I've been doing this job for quite some time. I'm 31 now. You know, I was 17 when I started.
Oh,
and
wow.
I've seen some of the biggest stars come through these doors, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just name,
Like
just
who?
name. Beyonce's been here. I mean, all the big stars have been through here.
Wow.
And I've not seen this place buzzing as much as it is with you walking in here and Cook in just a
wow.
little bit, man. You guys are so popular here.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. It's so bizarre because I didn't, like, I knew that the Philippines were American Idol fans. I didn't realize how big of fans they were. So it's just, it's exciting to be here.
You know, it's not even though just American Idol fans. There's something about you, David. I mean, not to take anything away from David Cook and the millions of Cook fans in the country, but this is
gotta love David Cook.
Yeah, you gotta love David, and we do love him wholeheartedly.
I do.
but you know, in my experience, I can almost say that this is Archuleta country, and let me prove it to you though. When you type in your name, David, on the Yahoo, and you put David Archuleta, what comes out is David Archuleta Filipino as one of the top searches there. Yeah, so I think we've adopted you here, man.
Oh man.
You think?
Yeah, it's been crazy. It's like there've been like people of all ages all reacting the same way. Like usually it's like I don't know. It's usually like they're in groups, but it's like everyone like. All ages and like guys and girls. It's crazy here.
It is.
It's really really neat.
We got a nice country here. You might want to move here, man. You never know. This could be your Asian hub home, you know?
Well, hey, they have a lot of music here. I mean, it's so like they're like so amazingly musically inclined here.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
Now
everyone can sing, it seems here. It's like, oh my gosh, amazing. Whoa, you can sing too. Wow, you're really good too. Yeah. It's really cool.
It's something we're pretty proud of actually as a people, that we are very musical. And the thing is, in our musicality, we do appreciate you and the work that you've done, whether it be in the competition or, you know, outside of the competition, now that you're doing so well. You know, David, it's been almost exactly a year, right, since the final, you and Cook. In that 1 year, when you look back at it, the rise to superstardom and everything is this all that you expected it to be?
No, I didn't expect any of this to happen, really. I was like, well, maybe I'll someday get to work on an album and be able to work. Ooh, wouldn't it be cool to work with, like, a producer who wrote that song or worked on that song? And now it's like now I have an album out, and I've gone on tour in the States and on the American Idol tour and on my own tour. And, you know, just got back from London. It's, like, so crazy, like, going all over the place and just... It's like a dream, really. That's like coming true. Is amazing. It's like, but I didn't realize it would actually happen.
Well, you know, when you watch Idol, usually when guys get voted off, you know, in their exit interview, they're like, "You watch out for me. I'll be back." You know, Simon, this is not the end of me. And you went out and you just became maybe one in the history of Idol, its biggest star. So. Oh, no. I mean, this is something.
There's still like Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, Kelly's up there, but
and Carrie.
I see your photo a little bit. You and Cook. I see your photos. Both of you boys, man. I see your photos everywhere now, and all over online and concerts and stuff like that. But let's talk about the concert.
Okay.
This is pitted as the title of this one we had originally was David versus David. So you know, maybe like a throwback to the competition from years ago. Now, aside from this, how often do you and Cook actually see each other?
You know, we don't get to see each other as much anymore just because we're both so busy.
Yeah.
I mean, we both went on tour around the same time, but like before we went on tours, we saw each other a bit. Yeah. But then we, you know, did our own tours, and then I went to London, and he was still like in the States and stuff, so we weren't even near each other, and so it's been a.
Well, when's the last time you saw Cook?
Distanced.
When's the last time you saw Cook before this trip?
Before this trip, I think it was at the airport. Actually, no, wait, was that the airport? Was at the airport or at that Disney thing? Disney. Oh yeah, it was at I think. Have you heard about the Disney World attraction they have, the American Idol Experience?
Yes. Yeah,
so
in Orlando, is that right?
Yeah. So they had everyone there. Everyone was just like, it was like a reunion. They had all 7 American Idol winners together, and you know, like Michael Johns and Brooke White and Jason Castro and like Melinda Doolittle and all these people. Yeah, it was so cool. Sanjaya. It was like a big reunion of, even though I'd never met most of them before. It was a lot of fun. That's the last time I think I saw Cook, though.
Are we going to see, though, the both of you guys on stage together, or is this something like a surprise that you're going to on Saturday? Because I'm sure a lot of people, I mean, we have the both of you performing, but are we going to see both of you together? like a duet or something?
I'm really not sure. We haven't really like planned anything out or anything like that, just because we've both been pretty busy. Haven't really even had time to do much rehearsing, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
We'll
I mean,
see.
he's awesome though. We did do a duet last year during the finale, which is really cool.
And again, it's been almost exactly a year. Maybe if the crowd demands it, you know, maybe you guys might want to come out there and do a little.
Know.
Yeah.
Because people always want to like compare us,
right,
you know. And I know, you know, it's just a natural thing in the competition. You know, we were both the last two standing, but we just weren't very competitive towards each other.
Right.
We're just like, yeah, just have a good time and sing, but we were never really like, argh. We were just always like, hey, good luck and stuff like that. It wasn't ever like, I hope I beat him. It was never like that. And I know people were always like, oh, who's gonna do better and stuff. It's like, hey, we both have different careers and you know, we're doing our own things, so it's not, we can't really go even the same direction. We're both kind of like, you know, he's a rocker and I'm more of like a pop person. I don't know.
David Archuleta here in studio. David, let me ask you this. Do you ever have a bad day? Because when I was watching you in the competition... Oh, yeah, that's true. Like the Powder song. No, because when we watch you as a country, you know, on Idol, you were always really pleasant. You were always quite jolly. You always got this smile about you. And I think that's one of the reasons why the Philippines loves you so much, is because we kind of see ourselves in you. You know, sometimes culturally, we go through tough times. We still smile. You know, you look around. I mean, sometimes it's not the ideal situation that we have as a country, but yet we're still jolly about it. How about you, man? Give me a typical David Archuleta bad day and how you smile through it.
Well, you know, I guess it is kind of that thing where it's like, you know, it's not like, you know, life's perfect or anything. It's just, I think it's the way you look at it, though. You know, especially on the show. I mean, we're all going through the same thing, and we're all having a really rough time. There were times where it got a bit overwhelming. Yeah. But you know, it was just, you know, if it's like you could focus on all the hard things and stress yourself out and like have a breakdown. Yeah. Or you could, you know, just look at all the other good things that were going on. I mean, it's like, first of all, I was there, which I never thought would ever happen, and I was just so happy to be there. It's like, wow, there was like over 100,000 people that auditioned.
That's right.
And I'm still here. Yeah. Like, I never thought that would happen, so I was just so happy to just think, you know, I'm still here, and I'm getting to sing. And there are lots of, you know, there are a lot of rough things, but, you know, just look at the bright side. I'm getting to perform and get to share this experience with so many people, and that's what I think that definitely overtook everything, all the other bad things that were going on, you know? Yeah. And so I think when you look at the positive things, those will always outdo the bad things.
Yep,
so.
And we can take a page from that philosophy here as well. So thank you. Man, thanks for being an inspiration. Sincerely, a lot of people do look up to you, David, man.
Thank you.
Especially here in the Philippines.
Thank
you. How about a question like this? What's on your iPod that most people wouldn't expect from David Archuleta?
Well, I think people mostly know that I listen to pretty much everything.
Yeah.
I don't know what would surprise people. I don't know what would surprise people.
You know, that's true. Maybe not a lot of surprises, because I was searching your fan sites, some of your fan sites here.
Oh, yeah?
And people are putting things there like they know what locker number you had when you were in high school. I mean,
really? I don't even know what locker I had. I don't remember that.
And Andy Nine here, Jessica here, they do the show as well.
You know, I actually stopped. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, I actually forgot. I stopped using my locker like halfway through the year because I forgot which one I had. I really did. I don't know. Like, I never really use it anyway, but I was like, I don't remember what locker I had. I even like would go looking for it sometimes. I'd be like, I think it's this one. And I just didn't remember. So it's just like, okay, well, so much for locker. Just stay with the backpack.
But hey, you know, if you ever miss out on information that's kind of vital that has something to do with you, check your fan sites, buddy. They all know.
I know.
Yeah. You're like, where did I put my wallet?
There actually have been times. There have been times where it's like, I don't know what's going on. What's going on with me right now? So I actually one time did go to a fan site, and they knew my whole schedule and everything. Okay, good. Now I know what's going on. Yeah. It's like, I know where I'm going tomorrow.
What time is my flight? Gosh, I don't know. Let me check my fan site out. Oh, I got to be at the airport in an hour.
Yeah. I try not to look too much into things, so just, you know, I don't know, because it's so weird. You know, it's weird that people are... are actually keeping up with everything you're doing and stuff, where you don't, like, you forget, you know, because you're kind of in your own little world and space out. It's like, do
you ever forget, though, that you're one of music's biggest stars? I mean, how do you do that?
I don't know. I don't see myself as that.
Yeah, but of course you won't, because you're a humble guy, and we know that. But I'll tell you, I'll remind you, really David, you're one of the biggest stars in music, man.
No, I don't know. I just have always seen myself as me. So I think, well, it's like I've always been me my whole life. So I don't really feel like I've like changed a whole lot or anything like that. You know, it's like, I don't know.
All right. No worries. And that's what we love about you, man. You being you, buddy.
It's weird. It just like weirds me out, like seeing my picture. I didn't watch any of the American Idol episodes that I was on.
Really?
I just couldn't do it. It was so weird. And I don't know, it just freaks me out. I don't like seeing myself. I just think, whoa, that kid's weird. Oh, that's me. That's right. Oh no.
Archuleta, we are charmed by you. It's that personality of yours that we're charmed by. You know what? Thank you for being in the country. Thanks for taking the time out to come here.
Thanks for having me.
Not just at the station, but really performing in front of all the Filipinos that love you and cook. It's going to be one heck of a show. If this is your first time in the Philippines, I promise you will be impressed by our crowd and by how much we love you, man.
Oh, thank you. Well, thanks so much to the Philippines, everyone here. It's just been so cool.